Centre bounce at the MCG, and they are into it. Terry in the ruck against Reeves, but it's Davies-Uniacke season doing.
Sorry about that.
Get it out of the middle.
Sorry about that.
So what a start for him, and Greenwood to give them that extra big body in the middle. Davies-Uniacke, well, left side deployed as a defender last year, pressing right up. The Kangaroos trying to keep it in their forward half. Davies-Uniacke had work to do. The touch from Gunston was excellent. Newcomb, who's worked hard on what he was able to create last year, but there was a crowded house for him out there on the wing. And what a start from Davies-Uniacke to this match. This is his 7th disposal. Last year, a real breakout year for him finally.
And a nice little pattern out to the side in the pocket.
The Giants just about bowled each other over there. Davies-Uniacke flicked it out. Simpkin with that determination. There's a free kick to North. Just wasn't sure whether to play on or not. He leaves it for Simpkin.
One of those overhead handballs got pinged last night in the Brisbane game.
Quickly. Tidy hands from Scott. Bottom of Alungi did well to find Hall on the up. And now Greenwood quickly to Davies-Uniacke, penetrating. See him have no goals 3 heading into this game, but he's the sort of player that might just go bang, bang. Brilliant work in the centre for Davies-Uniacke. Goldstein again with the follow-up work. Left it behind this time. Heaney couldn't scoop it up, and Goldstein, it's just finding him at the moment. He missed the mark. Hall might make it work. He'll get a free kick, will he? No, it doesn't matter now. Davies-Uniacke linked up, and they are out here in North Melbourne. Stevenson assessing the options. Can go to Simpkin with run. He's got Larky in. Kick was affected. Allowed McDonald to get his fist on it. There's Turner. Had the assignment on Blakey. Quick hands from Goldstein. Little 1-2 for Davies-Uniacke. And he plays on. The Swans feel like they have to play on at the moment. Playing catch up, and he is hunted down. Davies-Uniacke crept up on Errol Goulden, who didn't know he was there.
And he looks sore at the moment, going up against Reed.
Gets after it again, Reed. Spills out here for Davies-Uniacke. What about the sidestep? Asked a lot there of Simpkin, who busted through Bell and kept it. Back in the middle. Sherry. Davies-Uniacke.
A dangerous spot here for the Kangaroos. Walker got it to Powell. Through the middle, Davies-Uniacke's got to hang on, and he did. But he landed heavily. Move it on. Ooh. Wide to Scott.
The Cats.
Shortish throw in. Stanley knocked it down, but to Davies-Uniacke. It's a pretty good spot with the kick. Just as good a fist. Davies-Uniacke, spectacular crumb. Holmes, son of dual Olympian Lee Naylor. Davies-Uniacke found some space where there wasn't a lot.
Hands as defenders, they love to be at the fall of the ball with big numbers.
Davies-Uniacke breaks free.
Having a chat to each other.
Stanley gets up against him. Goldstein got a double hand on it, but knocked it down to Davies-Uniacke. Puts it to grass. Greenwood. Davies-Uniacke. And he mops up that mess beautifully. Stanley. Horne-Francis starting to find a bit of it. Blasts it back to the wing. Ugly bounce from Marnie. Stewart read it nicely. Tried to feed to Smith. Davies-Uniacke with the fend-off and the runaway. McDonald to half forward. Larky attacks it, spills it to ground. Smith gets back there again. He's everywhere. De Koning, he fed it straight to Davies-Uniacke. Can he kick it from there? He's 60 out.
Taylor with a rush kick, shaping okay, drops a little short. Terra tried to spoil. Stevenson had more success, got it down, and Davies-Uniacke sent it goalward. The dual threat. Never more apparent than it is tonight against the injury-depleted Kangaroos defence. From behind, Zeeble took on Wiedering, won the ball, won the free. There was just a delay, and Simpkin was able to get to exactly the right place, take the mark. A little pop.
Not a lot for a match.
Goldstein to Perez, threading the handball. Now he goes to work. Davies-Uniacke. Can he get balanced?
Schultz is able to come up with it. Tracy's handball turnover, well stolen away by Davies-Uniacke. Thomas crashing through. Davies-Uniacke being aggressive. Mundy's tackle.
Around 68%. Jack Ginnivan. This takes misses into account as well, not just goals and behinds. Luke Davies-Uniacke gets the clearance. Kicks North inside 50. Can they get themselves one? And Callum Coleman-Jones against him.
Play on.
Gray played for the free, didn't get it. Luke Davies-Uniacke weaved his way past them, loads up towards goal. Just have to see more of the upside.
A real player of the future, serious player.
Holding the ball, even though that tackle slipped down. I think Dersmore's claiming might have been legged.
Port Adelaide. Every time the ball goes in their forward line, there's a huge area right where the anticipated ball drop is going to be, and it's left wide open.
Hands superb. Ankle operation in season, but he's bounced back brilliantly. Fredericks turned that over, so Davies-Uniacke gets a chance to think his way through it. To Zeeble, to Davies-Uniacke, hospital handball. Put him under the
since that fantastic first-up performance as a forward against Sydney when he kicked 5 goals. Sure, the leader would like to do some really strong leading this afternoon. He's a promising builder. Davies-Uniacke had a couple of bouts through the hands of McDonald. Also in the long sleeves this afternoon, Pickett. Through the head back a little. He tried to put the dancing shoes on and it's shut down immediately.
Went for a bit of early razzle-dazzle that stood up over the last few years. The best teams, Richmond, Melbourne, over the last few years, they've been prepared to take the contest on.
Well, they take it on now, whether they should have played on or not. This man can elude multiple tackles. Davies-Uniacke at the feet of Goldstein. He keeps on coming, LDU. Zerda couldn't get a run over.
Probably would rather play the attacking way, work out which players can actually adapt to it and which you need to find better players to replace.
Goldstein, Davies-Uniacke stepping on through. Horne-Francis. Space, knew exactly where to put it. Perez to Horne-Francis, nice early leg. Hang time that was needed. Perez is on a path. Larkey demands it. Perez though, Davies-Uniacke didn't put a move on.
He's got a bit of room to move. Probably a little spent. A few of the Saints probably have many petrol tickets left as Davies-Uniacke. Cavalry arrive, put some pressure on the kick, and here we go. It opens up. Perez, Luke Davies-Uniacke finishes. North are on today. The ball, Rowell. Trying to part the seas there. Hands it off to Davies-Uniacke. It's unravelling quickly for North, as it has so often this season. The palm, in fact, it was a touch ball. So is that holding the ball? Tackled, hand up, Luke Davies-Uniacke to stop the rot. Paul Curtis.
Cal Ward tries to bust through the LDU tackle, and he doesn't succeed in that particular task.
So a good 3 or 4 minutes here for the Kangaroos, getting some territory. Just got to find another avenue other than that.
Hayden got a bit high. Davies-Uniacke with power. Takes a bounce. It's going to open up in front of him, takes his second bounce. Here's Horne-Francis. He's got explosive speed. Goes a chipping ball. Cleverly tapped on by Curtis to Davies-Uniacke. Curtis who come a second time. He's a clever player, gives it back to Davies-Uniacke. He snaps it and snaps it home. Well done to both those players.
Encouraging signs.
Back to 7. Murray have a slightly sustained runner-up. Look at that, pouncing on it. Davies-Uniacke.
50 for the Adelaide Crows, but they still found the hole. So obviously trying a few things differently.
Expecting that. That makes sense. Walker denied that time. He's on the move again, Davies-Uniacke. Close on him, but in the end he's coughed it up. And the Kangaroos should be able to come away.
And this is what they need to do in the second half. Just take that corridor on, cut their angles, change lanes, and obviously build a little bit of momentum.
Just a second possession there for Thomas for the Kangaroos. Simpkin to Stevenson. He's had a positive start to this quarter. Davies-Uniacke. Curtis simply must. He can put it over. So clever to keep it in. And then not so much the next part.
Again. Stanley against him. Big Goldie with the palm down. Luke Davies-Uniacke. He faked, almost smothered, got it off
the ground, and he's basically just waiting for him at centre half forward, so he'll pick him up on the way back, but let him get touches high up the ground.
So Duncan sends it forward. They've almost parked the bus. North, they've got 16 players. In the meantime, Stanley, Goldstein. Stanley throws it away. Simpkin through the traffic, lost it, got it back. Back to Greenwood, back to Luke Davies-Uniacke. slip from Luke Davies-Uniacke. Seconds ticking down. North get the clearance of sorts. Luke Davies-Uniacke has been awesome.